Good afternoon, guys. Just a quick afternoon update. It's the 5th of June, and forgive me, I'm back on the old selfie stick. I've kind of put that gimbal on the back burner for now. It's not the gimbal, it's my old phone. It's a pain in the ass. It's that old that this phone is not supported anymore. So that gimbal, it doesn't work great with it. So I would love to buy a new state-of-the-art phone, but all money is kind of more important on the house at the moment, so bear with. Hopefully it won't be too bad. But I want to mention the guy who's doing all the painting and the skimming look. He's such a nice guy, and he's very, very conscientious and about his work, and he wants you to be happy with what he's doing. So when he first painted under the front balcony, he wanted, he came and asked if we liked the colour and we were happy with it. So he still hasn't cut all the edges in yet, but straight away when he did it, he primed it, and then he did 2 coats of it, and he just wanted to make sure that we were happy with that colour, and we were like, yeah, I really like it. So it's great that. And this living room today in the morning, he finished skimming and smoothing this first wall here. And again, he came over to us. We were over in the garden kitchen and said, would we like to come and check this first wall and make sure we were happy with the finish? And it's smooth as silk. It really is. It's really good, so. And then we said, yeah, absolutely spot on, mate. So, and then he's carried on and he's skimmed and smoothed all the living room. So I think the living room is all ready to paint, and the hallway. So I think, someone that he wants to make sure that the customer's happy. It, in my book, that goes a long way. Really good. And another thing I wanted to mention, a video I did. My last video, someone said in the comments, because all these ceilings are all pretty much finished, they're all primered and painted. Apart from this feature ceiling, he still hasn't gone round the inside of it with a brush yet. But someone commented and said, it might not be a good idea because when they cut the holes in for the spotlights, the downlights, they might run into one of these aluminium struts that are up there supporting all the ceiling. But it's a fair comment, and I have seen that happen in other jobs. But and I think it's a good shout out because it's made me look at the plan more, and because we've got really detailed plans, they're pages and pages, and it covers everything. And I thought, well, let's just have a look, and everything is in the plan. All the framework that's above all the ceilings. A dog. All right. Sorry. Dog's having mad half hour. But all the framework above all the ceilings is all in the plan. So it's all made to measure. It's all, and then so when they do cut in afterwards, they know exactly, and again, all where the spotlights are going to go, it's all in the plan. So as long as the teams follow the plan of laying out all the framework up there and then the spotlights are put where they're supposed to go, it should all be fine. So, but yeah, I'm glad someone mentioned that because it's made me kind of a bit more look into the plan. And so this feature ceiling is going to have a spotlight. It's going to have 8 spotlights altogether. It's going to have 1 in each inner corner there, and then it's going to have 2 down each side. But like I say, it's all been made to measure so that when they do cut the holes in, there'll be nothing in the way, nothing fouling above there. So all these teams all these different teams that work for this company, they always follow each other. The same teams. You got the electrician, you got the guys that came and did all the ceiling work, the framing and the plasterboard, and then this guy that's skimming and painting. These guys are used to following each other, so they're all singing off the same hymn sheet, if you like. As long as everything is followed to the plan, then everything should be spot on and no issues up there or anywhere. Because this entire house has got nearly 40 downlights altogether. You include the balconies, the balcony front and back, all the, everywhere. It's nearly 40 of them. So if every ceiling is made to plan, and then every spotlight or downlight is put in exactly how they're laid out in the plan, everything works, everything fits. So it's made me more interested, if you like, in when they do come to cut them holes. I can't remember the guy's name who commented. I think he maybe Mike something. But yeah, it's a good shout out. I'm glad that he mentioned that. So it'll be with a little bit more interest now that when they do come to cut all these holes for the downlights, that it does go to plan, and as everyone has followed the drawings. And I think that makes a big difference when you get a company to take care of everything start to finish, and they've got so many different experienced teams and teams that follow each other. Then it should, in theory, all work out if everyone does their bit to the drawing. But again, this guy Luck, who's doing the skimming, he said following the guy that did the rendering is great, because he follows that guy. He's followed that guy that's done all the rendering many times, and he said it's just, he does a good job. It makes his life easier, so he can do a good job. So it all makes sense. And I know exactly what that guy was saying, because he might watch. There's another guy that I watch house build, and him and his wife are pretty much taking care of everything themselves. They've got local builders. His wife's very hands-on, but they did all their ceilings, and then they decided afterwards where they're going to put the spotlights. And then one of them, they make a hole straight into one of these aluminium struts that are up there. So I get where he's coming from. But yeah, with this company, if everyone follows the script, it should all go to plan. And so far it has. It's gone very, very smoothly, and fingers crossed that will continue to happen. And tilers, I'll be very interested when the tilers come. All right, bit of road noise this time of day. People whizzing by, going home. But yeah, I'm very interested to see. Luck has reassured me that the tile guys that are coming are spot on as well. So fingers crossed. And we're, like I say, it's the 5th of June. This house is due to be complete on the 9th of July, which is, it's going to be a month before you know it. And not a single tile has been laid. The kitchen has not been built. Bathrooms are still just a brick shell. So yeah, I'll be amazed if this is all complete in just over a month. But I just don't want them to be rush at the end. I think it is going to go down to the wire. It really is going to go down to the wire, and I don't mind it going over, as long as they're not rushing rush at the end. That's my main concern. So yeah, watch this space. We've got 5 weeks All right. So yeah, attention to detail with this guy, and everything has been designed and made to measure. So hopefully nothing is down to chance or random. It's all follow the plan, and it should all be plain sailing. And every team has been experienced and good at what they do. So fingers crossed, we'll get there. All right. See you in the next one.